My name's Lane Redding, and I'm from Dallas, Texas, and I am a working mother. I've got two little ones, Huck and Ben, and then my husband, Trevor. I work for Wells Fargo Bank. I've been with them for 5 years now as a senior relationship manager. I'm the quarterback of a commercial relationship to the bank. My decision to marry a military person was not planned. I went into it completely blind. I was so in love with Trevor that, I thought we could just do anything together. And then you kind of get into it and you're married and you're you're going through these deployment cycles and you're living in the middle of nowhere and you are in love, so you're just still blind. I definitely thought I'd be in Texas. I didn't think I would be in Florida. The military has driven me in multiple different ways that I didn't see myself. And I had my first child, Huck, in February, and Trevor deployed 5 weeks after. So I had this newborn baby that I was the first time mom, and I don't have my mom around or any help. And then my husband leaves. And so he left at 5 weeks and then came back at 5 months. And I went back to work at 8 weeks. It was very difficult. People would tease, I'd say, well, yeah, I'm just drinking 4 cups of coffee in the morning and 3 glasses of wine at night, and I'm just repeating, and I'll break the habit when he gets back. Because it was just dealing with so much stress and just exhaustion of trying to do a good job at work. I had several multi-million-dollar closings during that time period. When I get stressed, I'll get a sty, and I was driving, and my eye hurt, and I was exhausted, and I'm pounding coffee. And I was like, I just hope I can physically make it to, when he gets home. So that was a really, really hard time. It was just such a huge change becoming a mom, but then having to do it by myself. So, but it was, it made me stronger. It helped me be able to juggle more balls in the air and know that I could do it myself. And there's not a whole lot of things. You get through it and you just get tough. I try and wake up at 4:30. I work out. I have my time to myself. That's my time I give to me. So that's something that's important to me. And then it's before the kids go to school. I make sure I wake them up enough time that they come downstairs. We eat breakfast together. We watch some cartoons. We are together for at least 20-30 minutes. Then they go to school. I'll turn my laptop off at 4:30. I'll give the kids. I'll put them to bed by 7:30, and then I'm online again with work from 7:30 to 10. It's just a big balancing act and being as efficient as possible as you can. I was fortunate enough to be raised by a pack of females. My mom was a single working mom, and our neighbor growing up, Libby, who I call my aunt. We aren't blood related, but I look at her as one of my closest family members. She is a very successful female in the banking industry and has been for 2 decades. And then my godmother, who was a single working mom. All 3 of them were just guiding lights for me of strong female, powerful women. In a lot of ways, we felt like such a strong team because there was only one of my mom, and so that bond was super close. And it's a lot more of I want to make sure she's taken care of, and that started a lot earlier than what I would think when you have a 2-parent relationship, because you know that they are taking care of each other. My biggest life change would be becoming a mom. Once the baby arrives, it's just a complete overwhelming second kind of hit in the face of here it is again, that life is no longer how it was before. I don't know if that comes from just a religious background or if that comes from physical changes, but that would probably be the biggest thing. But a lot of it was instinctual. It definitely flips a switch with your life and what's important and how you behave. It's it changes every aspect as far as yourself as a woman, yourself as a wife, yourself as a worker. There's a change in how you need to balance and structure your life.